Welcome back to the Mustang Blueprint. I'm Riley Kramlish.
I'm Paige Klopaki.
I'm Morgan Muller.
I'm Emeka Nyanwu.
And today, this podcast is going to be about us and everything that we do, trying to get more people like you viewers to come and join us. So, what is your favorite part about being part of the Mustang Blueprint?
Goodness. Honestly, just having our talks before we even start rolling. Like, we were just talking about, like, memes and vines for, like, a solid 10 minutes. And honestly, that's probably one of my favorite things. I mean, obviously, getting to hear the cool stories about the guests, too, but the talks before are so much fun.
I would definitely have to agree with that. I think that all the friendships that I've created through this podcast has really been a blessing. And also getting to meet people within the community as well. That we have guests come in and we sit and chat with them for 10 to 15 minutes after they're done with their episode. And we learn even more things about them and the businesses that they have and just everything that they've been doing in the community for themselves. So I think that that is probably one of my favorite things.
I'm going to add on to that because I definitely love the guests. I feel like you always kind of learn something new. And it's also like, I don't know, I feel like we have purpose here. We're doing something and like people are enjoying it and that's good enough.
Mm-hmm. I'd say I think I'm grateful for the people that I've met, like the people on our team and like Marsha and Chris and Nick who support us like in everything that we do. And then just like our talks beforehand, like it's fun to watch everybody like open up out of their shell a little bit more and more and then like become more outgoing if they're not outgoing at first. Like I'm a little more reserved at first, but after like a week or two, I think I was my normal self and was all happy and go lucky and ready to joke with everybody. So, and then meeting the people is so much fun because even if you're not hosting, I feel like, or like watching the episodes, I feel like I learned so much from every guest that we have on there or on here.
Definitely.
100%. And then even going based off of that, like when someone new like decides like, oh, I kind of want to host an episode, we're all like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting for you.
We like
hype
freak
them
out.
up.
Yeah.
And we're like, you're going to do so good. You know, like even just like those little victories, being like, oh, I think I'm ready to sit in the seat and like actually like host an episode. We're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you guys. But this is those little victories.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I would say, what is your guys' favorite role? I think my favorite role, I do like hosting, but I kind of like working the soundboard too and getting guests. I love getting guests, and I mean, nobody likes to send emails, but it's so fun when people actually do respond because they want to be on the podcast. So it makes me happy too.
Honestly, I would say I love hosting. I love having like that one-on-one connection and like just sitting and chatting with somebody. And these couches are super comfortable. Just saying. You should come sit on these couches with us.
I mean, I like hosting too, but, you know, whether you're doing sound or camera, like, you know, it all comes together. Like, you know, I'm having fun. I feel like we have fun.
Oh, yes.
We do have fun.
Yes, I love doing soundboard. That's where I normally go. Like, okay, we got to get to our spots. Okay, I know I'm going to go to soundboard just because it's just so fun. Although it's not fun when you guys make ASMR. Not fun.
What, you don't like the ASMR?
No, I hate the ASMR. No, but
Yeah, along with that, with our camera people and our floor director and hosting and being part of the content team or social media, there's a lot of opportunities for people that want to join. There's a lot of different roles. So if you don't like to be on camera, you don't have to be on camera at all.
Yeah, exactly.
That is 100% true. Because I started out, I was terrified to host. I never wanted to do it. We had a team of 4 people, and every single week I was just behind the camera. And I never once thought about hosting until this year. I was like, well, maybe I could give it a try. And I am like just absolutely in love with it. It's just, it's so rewarding to sit up here and have a decent conversation with somebody. So,
what is like your favorite thing that like a guest has talked about? Like something that you're like, oh, that's really good. That's a tough one, but like
we've had so many people on that it's kind of hard to choose because everyone has their own unique like story. So I feel like picking one thing is pretty hard, but I had a guest on. She's one of my closest friends. Her name is Abby Russell, and she's a real estate agent. And just hearing her talk about like buying a house and the processes and like the little steps that go into it, I think that I was super enlightened by that just because I don't own a house. And hearing her talk about it kind of was like, oh, well, maybe I could get a house through her in the future or something like that. So I think that was probably one of my most favorite episodes so far.
I can't even pick one, but I did like all the mental health ones were good
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
because like I felt it, like I really did, like, and it's like people always talk about, oh, we're talking about it
Yeah.
Mhm.
like, on camera. So,
Yeah.
I liked those episodes.
I don't know. I don't know if I can pick, but I really like them all because it's fun to, like, when you host and like see like the different personalities of every guest we have on, and then like they come out of their shell and they get so excited to talk about their topic. I think I really like the Sandy interview that
Oh,
we
yes,
did.
I love
But
that
I
one
could
too.
I could talk to Sandy all day and he could talk to us like nonstop, and
yeah.
he's just such a happy guy.
Yeah.
And I really like the Brent one we did about like saving and budgeting because I was so into it, and I was ready to learn because I'm like, we're college students and like
Yeah.
I want to learn how to save and budget, but I don't know. I like them all. Every guest has been awesome. All their
Yeah.
personalities.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I'm trying to like think back, like who have we all had? Because we've had a lot of people on.
We've had so
And, like,
many.
It's honestly, I'm kind of blessed that we were able to have that many people on, that people were like willing to come on. But like, yeah, one of my favorites was the Sandy interview. He was just such an easy person to talk to. Like, I was so nervous. I'm like, this is my first time being in the chair. So nervous, but it was just so easy. Like, Riley made it so easy.
You made it easy. It was good.
Stop it. But and then Sandy was just such an easy person to talk to. So I feel like, honestly, like doing that and like having like him be my first person to be with, I'm like, perfect. Like, this is easy. It made me a lot more comfortable.
Yep.
But yeah, he had so many good points like throughout his whole episode. Watch the episode, 100%. But it was such an interesting, like every single thing he said something, I'm like, whoa, would never have thought of it like that.
But with our meeting new people, I think it's fun that we have people on our team from like different majors. Like I'm specifically like broadcasting digital media. We have like comm majors, but we've got business majors, marketing majors. Yes, we've got like
Education. Yeah, we have a little bit of everything, which I feel like is nice because then you don't see the same people that you're seeing in your classes, and you have more connections outside of just what you were studying. So I would highly recommend if you want to join us. We are open to taking anybody.
yes, everybody adds something to the table, and we'd love to have people on. More people, the
Absolutely.
more the merrier. You can either be like a full-time member and be committed like every week to meetings, and we don't film every week, but we do try to have a meeting or film, or you can just be a part-time member and be a little bit and contribute here and there, but we want to hear everybody's voice and what they would want to listen to on a podcast for young adults and college students.
Wait, I also feel like we should say like why we all joined,
Oh,
You know,
that's a
like-
good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but probably.
Yeah.
because I feel like for me, like initially I was a business major and I was like, I kind of like talking, but not like that much.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it's like the definition of like getting out of your shell, being
100%.
you get comfortable with it, and then you like really start to enjoy it. Even if you like not hosting, you're in the camera, you like seeing everyone working. Like, it's like it's chaotic, but like a good chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's controlled chaos.
it is.
Oh,
It
yeah.
truly is. I joined at the very beginning of this entire process. We had originally a different advisor for this project and this organization, and we started out with 4 people, and we've slowly but surely been growing into what we are today, and hopefully we're just going to keep climbing. But I actually started doing it because of a class. I needed some extra time behind the camera, and I ended up just falling in love with everybody on the team, and it just felt like home. It felt like a place where I belonged and that I was loved and accepted, and I just feel like I can truly be myself in front of everybody that is on this team. So, yeah.
Yeah. I joined because at first I was kind of looking for a job, and Chris had mentioned this opportunity as a broadcasting major, and we weren't getting paid at the time, and I was like, oh, that's okay because I'm getting experiential learning, as our advisor Marcia says, which is great because we shout out Marcia. We get, and Chris for getting me here, but as a broadcasting major I get experience on camera, behind camera, learning all the things. So it does relate to my major more, but like I've met so many other people, I've made connections. So I'm really grateful that I like stuck it out, because I truly do get excited for every Monday that I'm like, oh, I have my podcast tonight. Like when I tell my teammates, they're like, oh, you going to class? Like, no, I got my podcast. And like, oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But
got
I
my
get excited.
podcast.
It's not like, ugh, I'm part of this club. I'm like, I'm excited. I get to go
Yeah.
and see the people I enjoy being around and doing something like we have a purpose and we're doing something awesome.
Yeah. Like I joined it because I wasn't going to have enough like credits for like my class. And I'm like, oh no, I need to like be able to do it. And Chris told me, he's like, yeah, we have this Blueprint podcast. Like if you want, you can come to a meeting. And well, you're going to have to do it anyway because you need the credits so to pass the class. And I'm like, okay. So I came one day. I knew one person. And I'm like, okay, we're just going to test the waters a little bit. And then sooner or later, like I'm friends with all of you guys now. And it's so nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, all because of a class.
That's right.
You don't have to be in a class to join.
No.
That's
Just
true.
saying.
Just
show
You can
them.
just come to hang out with us. We promise we'll make it lighthearted and fun, and we'll try to get you to learn some new things.
Yeah.
And everybody's got a story to tell. So if you want to be on the show or if you want to be part of the team, we'd love to have you.
Or you could do both.
That's right.
That's what Morgan did.
All of the above.
Yeah.
All of the above. Checking all the boxes.
Yeah.
We need to
Come.
some people on the beauty team.
Yeah.
Yes.
We always joke that we need somebody to do hair and makeup.
Mhm.
But
agree. Thank you for joining us on this episode to hear a little bit about more what we do, why we joined, and why we kind of stuck around to be part of the Mustang Blueprint. Join us for the next episode. So if you had to imagine yourself as a kid again, if you had to pick an unserious job that you would want to be when you grow up, what would it be?
I told everybody that I was going to be a Disney princess when I grew up, and I
love
would,
it.
and I am still trying to achieve that goal.
Yes, I'm sure Disney's
Too
fine.
late. I'll be honest. I wanted to be the host of Fear Factor.
Really?
Yeah. I used to see what Joe Rogan would do, and I was like, I could do that too.